Hello, everybody. Hello, and welcome. This is, as you all know, another video of strategies, tactics, and boosts. And we have a new event. Um, it's on the real Formula One calendar, Silverstone. So this week, from Wednesday to Sunday, we are racing for the UK event, the Silverstone event. And our boosted driver is Hulkenberg with plus 20%. So maybe, like Albon was last week, maybe he will be a factor and a deciding factor for our results uh, this for this event. So, first of all, uh, as we all know, we it's UKGP. This means we are going to race a lot in Silverstone, and mainly it will be with chances of rain. But let's go and see our tracks, and then we'll discuss in details about everything. So, as you can see, of course, we start at Silverstone with 50% chance of raining. Then we go to Belgium, Barcelona, Spain, and we end up again in Silverstone, and again with lower chances of rain, but still maybe we will have mixed conditions. We all know that these small percentages mainly mean that the weather will change every few seconds, so it will make things even more interesting. So let's start with our tactics for our qualifying round. As we said, we are first track is UK Silverstone, and we can say it's a combo track. We need some cornering, we need also some speed. 4-3, a strategy for wherever we start. Hard medium, 4 laps with hard, 3 with a medium. And as I said, we can use combo boosts like Merlion, we can use speed boosts like Street Shark and Firework, we can use cornering boosts like Koopa or Herald, as we see here. And Silverstone is a track where we can have a good opening lap, so maybe Street Shark and Herald would be our first choices, because as you can see, Street Shark is with 10 uh, 10 points. It adds 10 points to our racing in our race start. And let's go to Herald. The same with Herald, you can see here it's 10 in race start. Street Shark is for speed, Herald is for cornering. You see here 6 in cornering. So it's up to us to decide what we want to choose. Now, if we are in the middle, and of course, for the second driver, we can use 3-4 medium hard, 1 pit stop, especially if we are at the back of the grid. Now, if we are in the middle or at the top of the grid, then 2 pit stops, and the softs will help us do a better race start. 2 to 3 soft, medium, 3 laps with soft, no. With medium, so we will be able to push. And again, uh, as I say, we can choose what boost is needed depending on our setup weaknesses or our driver weaknesses, but a good race start uh, is a must here. So try to use, if you are in the middle or at the back of the grid, something like Koopa, Prince, Street Shark, Firework, boosts like that. If you are at the top of the grid, then it's a different story. Maybe we can leave race start aside, because when we start P1, P2, P3, P4, it's not so we don't need a race start, we need other things, and maybe Merlion would be the best choice here, or Tune-in. So, and of course, for our second driver, 3-2-2. Again, as you can see, Street Shark, Firework, Herald, Hook. All these boosts you see are for both strategies. Now, 50% of raining. So, we have to see a wet race strategy. 3-4. Wherever we are, back, middle, or at the top of the grid. 3-4, same boosts as you can see. I wouldn't recommend 4-3. Everybody will pit at lap 4. Avoid the traffic in the pit. Make your pit stop in lap 3, then push to catch up with everybody and overtake them while they are pitting. Avoid pit traffic as much as you can. So this is for if you are at the back, in the middle, or at the top of the grid. And again, for wherever you are, second driver, as you can see, again, pit on the third lap, 3-2-2. Avoid pitting on lap 4. If you are afraid of stacking because both of them are pitting at lap 3, then this strategy can be done. We can send the stint with 3 laps in the middle and do a 2-3-2 strategy. But as if you are afraid that 2 pit stops will be slow here, okay, both of them 3-4 and try to avoid stacking. As I always say, it's the beginning of the season and we are changing a lot our strategies all the time. Last week I told you that we have to avoid making 2 pit stops when it rains. Well, the game proved us wrong. In Monza and in Belgium, the best strategies in rain was to pit 2 times and not 1. Why? To avoid pit traffic. When it rains, all the bots are pitting 1 time at the same lap, so the pit lane is like what? Like New Delhi in rush hour. So avoid it. So much traffic, too much delay. It's better to do 2 pit stops. I told you we're going to change strategies a lot. We are at the beginning of the season and lots of things are changing in the game too. So we have to adapt. 2 pit stops, 3-2-2 or 2-3-2, but make sure you avoid to pit on lap 4. So no 2-2-3, no 3-2-2 or 2-3-3 with the wets. Now let's go to we were talking about it. Okay, we don't have chance of raining. in Belgium, but if we had, we would choose the same strategies. Even this one, many players in Rain used 1-3-2 with success. I prefer 2-2-2, but it's okay. So Belgium, dry race, soft, medium, soft, 1-3-2. We try to do something like an undercut. And again here, as you can see, you will see speed boosts and cornering boosts and combo boosts. I will always say to you that the boosts, yes, are for the track, but this track has uh, speed sectors with high speed, sectors with high speed, and sectors with lots of corners. So we have to decide which way we are going, and as always we look at our setup, our driver weaknesses, and decide which boost is better for us. So 1-3-2, of course 3-3 if you are at the back or in the middle. Both these strategies if you are at the back or in the middle of the grid. And of course with mediums, here as you see we use Tsar, downforce, off, or Movember. Let's see downforce because of tire management. We need some boosting of our tire management in order to do 3 laps with mediums and be able to push a little bit. But for me, wherever you are, this is the fastest strategy. 2-2-2, all softs. It works. Although we do one bit more, it works perfectly. So don't be afraid to use it wherever you start in the grid. Last track for the qualifying round, because fourth race will be again Silverstone. It's Spain, in Spain, Barcelona, and of course another cornering mainly track, but this big straight gives us the opportunity to be fast. Mainly it's a cornering track, so if you are at the back or in the middle of the grid, 5-3, hard, soft, so you can be very aggressive at the end of the race. The most common strategy and the most safe strategy for a good result is 4-4, medium. Don't think about soft medium. Barcelona is a tire consuming track, so we need mediums here. And of course you can see the boosts that we use. It's either combo or cornering boosts, no speed boosts here. And of course if you start in the middle or at the top of the grid, then yes, we go with the softs. 3-3-2, 3-2-3, 2-3-3, both drivers with softs and two pit stops. Yes, all the variations of this two pit strategy with the softs. And it's a very fast one. The pit lane of Barcelona helps because it's a fast pit, so we can do a quick pit stop. And in general, it's a fast track. Don't forget that in Barcelona is also a track that we can have good opening laps. We have seen players starting P15 and at the end of with a good race start, at the end of first lap they are P4, P3, P2. So take care of your race start and probably choose a boost that helps your race start too. And of course, don't forget uh, speed cornering, speed and cornering, which is very important, both of them, for a very good first lap. I believe that we have, yes, that was all. It's qualifying. It's only 3 tracks because first and fourth race it's the same track. So that's it for our qualifying round. Don't forget what some basic principles when we choose strategy and when we choose boosts. Especially when we choose boosts, don't forget that we have to think about, first of all, the track, what the track needs, and then what our car and our driver needs. Where are we lacking in speed, in overtaking, in race start? This is we combine all this and we choose our boosts. And of course, don't forget, let's see. Okay, we don't have an issue for the qualifying round, but don't forget always to look at the temperature of our races. If it's over 30 degrees, then tire life is less, and we have to be careful. But as we can see in these 4 races, is under 24. The top temperature is 24, so we are not going to have any issues here. Again, Silverstone with 50-50 chances of rain, Belgium, Spain, and again Silverstone with less chances of rain. These are our tracks for our qualifying round. Trust your instincts when you choose strategies and boosts and when you are racing, but always be prepared. This is why we are making these videos. Write down the strategies, the boosts, and decide before you begin. Don't let it at the last second. Okay, I hope that this was helpful. We will be back with a new video in a few days for the opening and the final round. But until then, smash the like button for this video, subscribe to the channel, and have great results in the qualifying round, and hope to see you in the opening on Saturday. Thank you very much for watching this, and see you next time. Bye.
You